Hi, welcome back. In this chapter, we'll talk about professional tax. What is a professional tax? It is a tax levied by Government of India, especially state government, under Article 276 on all kinds of profession, trades and employment and based on the income of such profession, trade and employment. It includes salaried person, HUF, firm, company, corporation, any society, any club or association. So basically this is a professional tax, like mostly for the salaried person, or if you are an HUF firm or a company or a corporation, society, association. Basically if you are doing any professional work, okay, like CA, lawyer, so all these are professional work. So if you are under all these professions, then you will have to pay professional tax. This come under section 16 of income tax. Also, as I told you that this tax is levied by state government, so generally the amount deducted and the various rules differs from state to state, but maximum a person can give up to 2,500 per year. More than that, any person is not supposed to pay professional tax. Okay, also this is not in all states. It's around 15 states are currently deducting this professional tax. For example, in UP there is no professional tax. Also, few examples I'll tell you, like in Karnataka, if the condition is if you have salary more than 15,000, then 200 rupees per month you have to pay. So that means if you are having salary less than 15,000, then you don't have to pay professional tax. Also 200 per month will come out to be 200 into 12, that is 2,400 per year, which is less than 2,500. In Andhra Pradesh, the rule is that if you have a salary between 15,000 and 20,000, then you have to give 150 rupees per month, or if you have a salary more than 20,000, then you have to give 200 rupees per month. So the rule varies from state to state. In some state like Maharashtra, what you have to do, you have to give 200 rupees every month, but for the last month, that is March, we can say that you have to pay 300 rupees. So the total comes out to be 2,500. Here the salary or the wage include dearness allowance, basic, arrear, any arrear if you are getting bonus, perquisites and profit in lieu of salary, etc. If arrear of salary or bonus is paid in kind, value of such kind shall also be included in the salary or wages. So as I told you, each act defines wage or salary in the particular way. So we have to see we are under which act, and then according to that we have to calculate the wage or the salary. Now the method of calculating P-tax for legal practitioner, professional consultant, CA, etc. differs. So this what we studied in the last slide was about employees who are employees and are employed in any organization. But if you are a legal practitioner, like you have your own cabin, your own chambers, then the method of calculating P-tax differs. Now, like in Karnataka, there is e-Prerna site where you have to file tax every year. So since it is a state levied tax, for all the states there are different sites where you have to file the tax. Also, in case you are not filing the tax on time, then there is a penalty. So there are two clauses under this. If you are not registered employer, okay, so if you are not you have not registered under this scheme, then rupees 1,000, and if in other case it's 500. But if you are not paying the tax but you are registered employer, then every month on penalty the interest is 1.25%, and the total penalty should not exceed 50% of the tax amount due. Now every employer who is registered under this Professional Tax Act is required to furnish a statement in the form of 5A every month, showing the salary and the wages paid by him to his employees and the amount of tax deducted by him. Okay, so they have to issue 5A statement every month stating how much salary they are paying, how much deduction is there, and then this has to be submitted before 20th of the succeeding month along with payment of full amount of tax according to the statement. So whatever amount is coming, you have to pay the full tax. Such employer is also required to furnish an annual return in the form of Form 5 within 60 days of the expiry of the year. So after the year ends, within 60 days, you have to file annual return in Form 5. If the amount of tax deducted in a month is not more than 5,000 rupees, if it's less than 5,000 rupees, then they can furnish Form 5A within 20 days of the expiry of a quarter along with the payment of tax. Also, there are various exemptions under this tax. So, if you are employer and your employee is more than 65 years of age, then no tax has to be deducted. Also, if he has worked for less than 120 days in a year, then also no professional tax for him. And certain categories of employees like person having single child, physically handicapped person, or combat members of armed forces, etc. I mean, these notification from time to time are issued by the government. So if you come under all these conditions, then if your employee comes under all these conditions, then you don't have to deduct the tax for them. So in this professional tax, it's very important that you have to see your company comes under which state rule, which state act, and then according to that you have to study the professional tax of that state, and then you have to deduct the amount. Thank you. This was all about professional tax. See you in the next section. Bye bye.